Greetings everyone, it's me, Gigablem, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 100%. Now if you hold square or circle, you can rotate the view on the island, so you can see all this. You may even see some stuff you don't know were there, like this stuff in here. Unfortunately, this is not possible in the Insane Trilogy version, and on top of that, one of the islands has been flipped. But, yeah. That said, let's go upstream. Sorry if you heard that, that was just my can. Now, normally I had a level 2 Aku mask, but unfortunately I had an embarrassing outtake, because I slipped off of this. But, yeah. This game, for ambient pieces, these are some of my favorite pieces in the game. But, unfortunately, we're not going to be revisiting this island until after I clear Generator Room, and I'm not going to enjoy Generator Room one bit. There are some levels in Crash 1 that I don't enjoy, but there's only a few that actually got me to outright hate the level. Now, these things. As soon as you get on them, jump off of them because they will eat you. Of course, you also want to make timing and patience is everything because, like, I'd say getting relics is probably the hardest thing to do in Insane Trilogy for Crash 1 because Crash 1 is overall much easier because you can die and still get the gem. The only exception being that you can't die when getting the color gem and, yeah. I should have timed that, because those fish can actually hurt you. Oh. Okay! That was not intentional, but that was cool. Anyway. I'm not, like, gonna lose sleep over dying that time. What sucks is that I lost both my masks. And I always like to hold on to my masks like I'm holding on to my ethers during a Nuzlocke run of any Pokemon game. And, yeah. Now, those blue ones are different because they'll always be trying to eat you. So, as soon as you get on, you jump on them, get off. Oh, and those gems are... Yeah, those gems are to tell you that the, orange gem is required. Oh, wait. I forgot this was the Tana bonus round. I'm always on a rush, but yeah. Well, I'm trying to... man, what is with me and not being able to maintain momentum correctly? Well, I guess I won't be able to save my game that time. Oh well. I guess I'll have to come back to that one when I get the orange gem. Ugh. And I lose my masks. I need to be easier. Like, I need to be better with my momentum. But yeah, because I died, we're going to be skipping the tally screen. Yeah, like that. People usually die in any percent runs to skip the tally screen. And on top of that, we're on our first boss, Papu. And Papu is pretty easy. But I will say, his theme is awesome. Now, you need to be careful with him. When he's flashing like that, now, yeah, don't do what I do. I usually end up having... I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I can never do this boss without getting hit. And I know I should be able to do it. I died by the freaking torch. That's amazing, isn't it? But yeah, you're supposed to jump on him. Ugh, darn it. You're supposed to... Yeah, don't think the chair is going to be a safe spot for you, because it will, what is it with Papu and me not being able to beat him? But you're supposed to be jumping over his, thing, and not even chair safe because the little stick he has, it will hurt you if you don't get out of the way or jump. But you're supposed to jump on top of him. Now, aside from embarrassing deaths, when you defeat him, get out of the way, because if you don't get out of the way, he will hurt you. And you could potentially die. And also, in the Insane Trilogy version and the Japanese version, he's given 2 extra hits. But it's time to go towards the Rolling Stones. Now, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might find what you need. Anyway, music reference aside, we need the blue gem to get this, and that's not the only place we need the blue gem for. I'm trying to remember what you need the blue, what other place you need the blue gem for, because I know the green gem is also for castle machinery, and it's one of the few times where the gem pathway is not towards getting the box gem. Now, what I got. Okay, I'll take that. You usually have to spin into this, but what I got was a Brio token. Brio stages are pretty dang hard. Now, the second Brio token is right there. And there's also a life token. Now get out of the way! Oh, that was close. TNT crates are a bit weird in this game, where, like, if you go too far away, it won't break all the boxes, so you want to make sure that you are near enough proximity so whatever is not loaded, whatever is still loaded will get blown up. I don't know how it's handled, but yeah. Rolling Stones is the second and last of the roller stages. And well, I'm not getting the gem anyway, but these things do make a return in Crash 2. I gotta not do that. And I keep losing my mask when I don't want to, but let's see, gotta wait. That's our second Tana token. It's all about timing with this. It's just like you want to make sure you jump at a time where they're crossing each other, so they'll be out of the way by the time you reach that. Okay. By the time you reach that area, I mean. I'm gonna die a lot. I am going to die a lot. No matter how many times I play Crash 1, I'm going to die in the dumbest of ways. But, regardless. Okay. Jump over those. Like, you want to time it just right. And I am playing this on the PlayStation 1 controller because I'm not using my Xbox 360 D-pad for this. Now if you accidentally break one of those, do not fret when getting 100%. Because you can just do that. Whoa, that was close. Oh, and skunks, of course. That's our third Tana token, so let's check out this bonus stage. Okay. This bonus stage is... I always like hitting so many boxes in a row because the sound gets super high-pitched. To the point where it's just like it's like basically you're trying so hard to keep it going higher, but you can't, so you're out of breath. Come on, in between. That okay. All sorts of weird things are happening because I decided to record this. It's so hard to jump in between these two. The physics are a bit jank with this game. Like if you thought Insane Trilogy had a bit of collision and jankness to it, it wasn't that much better in the original. But yeah. Anyway, back to Rolling Stones. But regardless. Make a nice jump over here. Almost fall off and freak out. And let's see. Jump over here. That part is a bit nervous because not only do you need the blue gem, but you also have to make sure you don't get flattened by the rollers. And getting flattened by rollers is probably something that Crash and Inklings have in common. I almost said something else. But yeah, we just got our third Brio token. Let me show you a Brio bonus stage. And let me show how quickly I die in these. Now, these are much harder bonus stages, but your reward is a lot of lives. Like this. And, wow. Now you want to jump over these and claim your lives, and Brio will just blow himself up to get away. I actually did that on my first try. That's actually pretty awesome. These Brio stages are a bit annoying when it comes to Insane Trilogy because they are required. Fortunately, you can try again and again on it, so while they're a bit annoying, you will eventually conquer them because you got there. It's like you're free to just try it no matter how many times you die. And believe me, there are some that really test your patience. Oh boy. Now we can definitely get the box gem for this one. Hog Wild, and I'm probably not going to be used to it because I've played Insane Trilogy. Excuse me. This is another staple in the Crash series. Animal riding, and oh boy, I missed this control. I'm gonna be real here. I don't like the control of the hog in Insane Trilogy. I love Insane Trilogy a lot. I think it's one of my favorite investments for this year, along with Nitro Fueled. But the one thing I won't get down with in terms of Crash 1, but can with Crash 2 and 3, the animal riding stages. Like, it's not so bad in Crash 2 and 3. I think, in Crash 3, I can get used to it. But in Crash 1, it's super sluggish. But in this, look at me. I'm zigzagging. I miss being able to do this. Now, these stages are a bit tricky because, like, you have to make sure you angle yourself correctly. Like, it's... Because of how sluggish it is, you have to take different routes with it, but... Oh, don't! I missed a box. Unfortunately, because this isn't Insane Trilogy, I have to restart. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to jump cut to the point where I died. The one thing with animal riding stages is that your bigger advantage is being able to try again and again, because if you miss the box, you can just die immediately. So you can try again at that box. You will die a lot in these stages trying to go for 100%, but man, I am not on my funk with this with these stages. Signs like this that I wish instead of riding an animal, I'm riding a car. I should have worded that better. That sounds very bad! Ugh. I figured I'd get like an early start for this since I'm a bit alone and I will have some bit of quiet, so like there'll be the least amount of noise. And at this point I should probably have the PvZ Let's Play properly wrapped up, because all it is just showing a few achievements. A remaining zombie I still need to get. Nice. Oh, that is a bit close. I need to show off because I have gotten it off screen. Ah, got it. This, I need to jump in advance for this. But it's just like, I prefer the control of the hog in this game than I do in Insane Trilogy, because... There we go! There we go! Because it's just, it doesn't feel so sluggish. I missed that control, but that is gem number 3. Woo! So, yeah. We just only need 23 more. And there's just a few things I'm dreading with Crash 1. There are a few levels. Like, there are some levels I don't find as bad as others, but... So, Native Fortress. Again, I'm not going to be visiting this stage again until the very end of the game, because I need to get a red gem from here. And we're not going to be able to get a red gem until Slippery Climb. In the Japanese version, I can't remember where you get the red gem instead. I don't know, like, because I think you get the green gem in the Japanese version. I'll probably look this up post-recording, so... But yeah. There's just one thing I just never get tired of. Spinning into enemies. Whoa! Now, I wish you could just damage boost yourself upwards, but you cannot take a shortcut. Not gonna say it, Plum, no matter how much you want me to. I need to get back in the funk of doing a spin jump, because spin while jumping, because because I usually like doing this because it makes traversing these levels a lot easier. There we go. Now wait. I think this level, like in terms of getting certain boxes, this level's easier in the remake. Not entirely though. Though in the... Yeah, you're gonna need to use that tribesman to get a certain box. Oh. Whoa. And I swear, there's just certain things that I find easier in this game. Okay. Well, collision detection. If that were the Insane Trilogy, I'd probably just slip and die. I gotta not, like, be so harsh on the Insane Trilogy, because there are some things, because I really enjoyed playing certain games. Also, yeah, I did that. Oh, what? I'm sorry if my laugh sounds annoying, but I'm surprised I survived that. Thank you, weird collision detection. I love the weird... Good job, me! This episode is going places. I guess I'll have to show that again late into the game. Okay. Oh boy. Come on. Alright. I need to be not so horrid with these because I swear the one thing I'm not going to get used to after playing Insane Trilogy is just being able to being able to jump off certain things. Also, these Wumpa Fruit crates, if you be sure to break enough of it in time, you'd be able to grab 10 Wumpa Fruit. Now, in terms of spinning into enemies... Stop! No, I need it. Oops. I did not jump high enough. In terms of spinning into enemies, depending on how many you spin into or have like how many enemies that enemy will hit, you will get a certain amount of... It's all gonna fall apart here, isn't it? Wow. It will all depend on how many will hit, and if you do get enough, you will get the free 1-up. It's kind of like Super Mario Bros, where if you hit enough enemies, like in rapid succession, you'll get a 1-up. Well, that was great. The one thing I usually like doing when trying to backtrack is just trying to go high speed. Because that way it just... Because it makes me feel like I'm just learning the level and being able to get to it. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get this without until very much later down the road. Whoa. Anyway, jump over this. Now here comes the most dastardly of these things. Yeah, do that. Or just jump onto the one platform you see on there, because that is kind of mean, wouldn't you say? But hey, 4 lives. Now there's something that was changed in the Insane Trilogy because they needed a platform for it. Because of how boxes were handled in the Insane Trilogy instead of just standard box tally. Oi. Oi. I swear I am so bad with certain things in this game. Can I not? Ah! Man, I am not in my groove. But... Aye. How many more times am I gonna whiff a jump? Aye. Yeah, that one box right there. See that platform right there? It is very easy to get so cocky that after getting all the boxes on the red path, that you could potentially just jump over there, forgetting that that one life crate is there. And believe me, I have done that. I've done that in a failed take for doing the melting pot playthrough. But yeah. Anyways, the part's gone on for about 22 minutes, so let's just wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed today's part, and I'm hoping you're enjoying the series. If you want to donate to me, I have a Ko-fi and a PayPal in the description below. And until then, I shall bid you guys adieu.